video on YouTube and I want to find it again. World, help! This young kid had an awesome summary of all things space, and in that he mentioned that there is a finding about the core of the sun having a primordial black hole, that there is such a thing as a primordial black hole, and it was either about all suns have it or that our sun has it. It's a micro black hole, but it is there. And if you pay attention, solar spots, sunspots, they show that the inside of the sun is black. You see that, right? So there is a gaping wide smile. It's a parallelogram smile. It's literally sort of like it's like a smile on the sun right now, as if the sun itself is the eye, and there's a huge smile with dimples. It's beautiful. You gotta see it. And it's almost like there are cities inside. Those don't look like just suns. Those look like massive cities. It could be suns, like cities of suns. Who knows? Maybe that's how people travel. So there is something to that I'd like to bring forth. That if we're going to start going to Mars, and if there's going to be a presence on Mars, then it's going to be seen that there is such a thing as Solar Warden, the fleet that protects the solar system, and there is such a thing as a presence on Mars by humans, and there are, Earth is being basically the acknowledgement that needs to be made for us to be taken seriously, for all the world to be taken seriously, gentlemen and ladies, is the fact that humans went far into the future. Humans invented time, went far into the future, and have populated space. Humans run the cosmos. They run the galaxy for certain. And Earth is being left alone to develop on its own. That's why there are no aliens. There are aliens. We're just being kept from them, and they're being kept from us, so that Earth can develop on its own. But we're very close to where, it's all going to be out in the open. Solar Warden should be known. Gary McKinnon, come on, man. That guy's a hero, right? Gary McKinnon released lists of fleets with names like USSS, 3 S's, right? And names of people who are not terrestrial. They're humans, but they're not terrestrial, right? So it's known that NATO, at its highest, at its cosmic level, I believe, runs Solar Warden. So Solar Warden is run by NATO, which is great. I'm happy. They're protecting the solar system. I'd rather be in the hands of NATO than any other entity. So that's well. And Russia is a part of that, which is great, I believe. So so this has to be acknowledged. If we're talking space, if we're talking presence on Mars and fleets of starships, then it's going to be known. So how long is the obvious going to be hidden? Right? And Musk, for goodness sakes, why don't you are we just keeping the psyop on? Is that why we're not putting an end to flat Earth? I mean, all it would take is, with every starship, just stream the entire path, facing Earth and facing Mars, both ways on each starship. Let's just do that, right? If every starship is streaming all the way to Mars and all the way to Earth, you're going to have billions of eyes scouring the skies, scouring the cosmos for any potential obstructions or any potential, things odd. The higher quality videos, images you share, the better. Because imagine this, and I proposed this to you, I believe, on Twitter, SpaceX, Ola, that starships have like a what do you call it? This animal, the peacock, right? The peacock feathers. So sort of like that, just opening streamers. They could literally be just like robotic lines that are just interspersed, hugging the starship, and they come up and they open and they become petals, and these petals on one side are a mirror, and that mirror can reflect the sun, and it can change angles, and with enough of these starships we could have a ring around the Earth that could obliterate with solar concentration any potential enemy. So forget about Solar Warden, let's create Earth Warden, right? Like let's literally all those entities that are in space, let's collaborate, like that amazing Villeneuve movie, the one I'm talking about, right? With Cara Delevingne and an amazing movie, right? You know the movie I'm talking about. It's a Villeneuve movie about how, humans and all entities started meeting on this massive space station, that it's the city of 1,000 worlds, right? Something about the city of 1,000 worlds is that movie. So can we just acknowledge the obvious and get past the basics? Thank you all. I'll share, if I can find this video, I will make it my first comment, so I'll write a comment and I'll edit it. But if anyone else can please help find this video, the ask of this clip is, please help me find this video of this young guy, or this young guy himself. Man, you super awesome. Thank you, friend. Help me find this video, peeps. I want to see this video. I want people to see this video. It's got to be seen, all right? Because it talks about every star at its core, at least the sun at its core. The sun at its core being a micro black hole, a cosmic primordial black hole, a micro black hole. So it's safe. But because it's there, it's a portal. The etheric father-son, the etheric mother-son. There is a graphic on my mast on X, previously known as Twitter. My Twitter mast was and is my X mast, showing the Mayan intergalactic star map. If you do not know the intergalactic star map, are we serious? Like, hello, are we serious? We got to know the intergalactic star map. So I think that should be a distinction for humans. I acknowledge knowledge of the intergalactic star map, meaning that there is such a thing as etheric father-son and etheric mother-son. And you know that there is such a thing as an AA midway station. We'll commence on that.